Good morning, everybody. Daniel Allison, the average dude. It's August the 8th. It's Friday. It's the first episode of year 2 of First Sip. Fred, how you feeling this morning?
First Sip, let's go!
Let's get it. Let's get it. That's the call of the wild, folks. So if you have a coffee, let's go ahead and take that first sip.
You know what's funny is we have a guest today, so I'm always curious if it's the first time that they watch that intro video, what's going through their mind?
You know what? This is after you do this many shows together, you start thinking a lot. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, does she like it? Does she like it? But what do you think? Does she like the video or not? Does she see some improvements that should be made? If she tells us that, if she's the truth teller, she'll tell us the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, let's say, hey, we've got comments. That means people are watching us. And look at here, Antarctic Mike, up at 4:15 to see Rachel. That's unbelievable. It's time to get your mind right. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, Russ Hammond. Russ has been here. Russ was here almost every single day of the 260 prior episodes, folks. So that is pretty doggone impressive. And we appreciate you being here every single morning. As Fred alluded to, we have a guest, and anytime we have a guest, we have to get them in pretty quick, don't we, Fred?
Absolutely, because this thing will fly by.
It will. And now we've got to get a better way of introducing, eventually I want to have like some production things, and because I'd like to get a drum roll or something going. But for now, we'll just have to welcome Rachel to the stage. Here she is. There it is. Thanks for the drum roll.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you
Good
for
morning.
joining us, Rachel. So I have to explain why I chose Rachel to reach out to be our first guest. Send her the link, and she took this Friday, which happened to be the first day of our new year. I'm looking through LinkedIn, and we see so many posts that look the same, don't we? We see posts that are just, we scroll and only the name changes in that little picture. And all of a sudden, I was slapped in the face with emojis and energy. And I thought, what is happening here? Is there a message somewhere in here? And then I dug a little deeper and I said, yes, there is. And there's a lot of energy here. Rachel, do you always write like that? Tell us about your style of posting on LinkedIn. That's my first question.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, I don't know about always write like anything. This is kind of all new and exciting for me too. So thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here. My style of energy or my style of posting on LinkedIn. So I do note that at 200 posts, I'm going to reveal where my emoji inspiration comes from. So I won't tell it all right now. But as you know, you're just kind of doing the thing. So I just started and it's just kind of cultivated with being part of my personality and fun. And so, yeah, I'll tell the inner secret at 200 posts. So stay tuned.
I gotcha. So where did the good morning, Aaron Jacobitz? This man sells more HVAC services than anybody in the upstate. We love having him on our buzz. So good to have Aaron there. So tell us how did I hear you when you say it, 200 posts, you're going to let folks know. And I love that. Don't you, Fred?
Oh, yeah, we got a little build up here.
Yeah, a little build up.
And
she commits to things. I know that you're doing another little challenge right now too with the video post, but you've got this number 200 out there in front of you, and you said I'm gonna do these videos too. Where does all of that kind of desire to do more come from?
Well, the desire to do more, I think that's just part of my personality. I have another video I'm going to be talking about that basically says that sometimes I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm doing so much, but there's a lot of consistency and just personality and showing up as yourself. So to be honest, when I first started, I just wanted to build a community, and I ran across Sarah Berry, who was posting 100 times, and I thought, this is awesome. I can do this. I don't want to post at a certain time. I don't want to do a certain thing, but I'll just post 100 times. And so that's where the numbers, and I had previously been in sales for a lot of years. And so numbers are just something that I find set a goal, do it, and you just keep working towards it.
Yeah.
Now, in one of your videos, you talk about getting out of your comfort zone is fun. What if somebody watches that thing and they're like, no way, it's fun, it's embarrassing, it's hard? What would you tell them?
Yeah, I say I totally understand. I think I'm one about that too. Like, this is really hard too. And I don't think that anybody realizes that it is so difficult, but it can be really fun too. So, just do it and try it and go for it.
And being inspired by others, right? That's one of the things that I heard you say. You're inspired to do the video challenge by someone else. You're inspired by what is it that you think inspires people to do things? Maybe you were inspired by now, maybe somebody watches you and they're inspired by Rachel. What is it that lights people up like that?
Yeah, I think people see other people maybe succeeding or going through something that they've gone through and coming farther or achieving different accomplishments. And I think people just sometimes can relate then to understand that, yeah, it can be fun to get outside of your comfort zone, or it can be challenging. And I'm inspired by people in general, people's stories. So I want to do the same for other people, inspire, encourage, support.
I like that. I'm inspired by others too, and I think Fred is as well. So that's why we've got this energy bus where we see people like Antarctic Mike, Russ, and Aaron Jacobs, and you do something different. Fred does something different, but we're all human beings, and we all need to get our mind right. We all need to connect. We all need to have that energy. So that's a big deal. Fred's got a question.
Well, in the past, my co-host has occasionally had an issue overthinking his LinkedIn post.
Oh, absolutely. Right here.
What advice would you give him?
Yeah, I think that's another one of my things I throw out there. During my first 100 posts, I committed to just posting without overthinking. And it's a huge focus of mine this year. I am a huge overthinker, and it has a huge. So it has stopped me from doing things for so long that I'm really trying not to overthink. And I've been inspired by others to just say, just go try it, do it.
I absolutely love it. And you said yes to this, and you so you're doing it anyway, right? Something scares you, you do it anyway. You realize, hey, the big bad wolf, that scary monster that we're all scared of, what's going to happen? And you're probably seeing, hey, I'm not hurt. I'm connecting with people. I see all the posts, the likes you got on your post and comments. So people, it's working, isn't it, Rachel? It's working.
Yeah, it's amazing. And that's funny you say that, because the huge overthinking and everything, you think, well, what if it doesn't work? And then you might think, well, what if it does? What if it will?
That's right.
I
Being
think
able
people
to
just enjoy the engagement.
Yeah, I do. I enjoyed the energy. I'd love for Rachel to comment on that. So there, in your post, especially with your written post, you write straight from the heart, right? I even gave you the acronym, and you jumped on that, and were able to just you flow. It's a very real version of you. I knew who you were through the words almost as much as I did through the video, because you're expressing yourself very authentically, and it looks unique to you. So I don't know if I have a question there, but speak to where maybe that comes from. Where does that energy come from? What am I picking up on that there?
Yeah, I mean, where does my energy come from? Oh, I think it's a gift. I think it's part of my personality. Everyone has their super strengths. I think it is definitely one of mine. People do comment on it, and they're like, "Whoa, what's you on a down day?" And I'm like, I mean, I can watch a movie, But you're exactly right, and you are extremely memorable too with your note and everything. And when I'm commenting and writing, you'll see a lot of mistakes sometimes because I just go with it, and it's really genuine inspiration right at that time. And so I think that's what creates things as well.
Yeah, I like that. So we did ask you to bring your favorite quote or a quote to the program today, and I'd love to get Freddie's comments on your quote, Rachel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. My dogs are going crazy.
Hey,
It's
You
real
wouldn't
life.
believe all the things that have happened on this show, believe me.
Yeah, well, I was like, a long time ago, I worked from home before working from home was cool. I think it's acceptable now. But my quote today is, those who find a way will, those who make excuses won't. And so that kind of came from, again, I'm trying to build this community of helping people get jobs. And I thought, overthinking, well, what if somebody comes and just keeps making excuses? And I was like, you know what? I want to build this community to be so great that the only way that people can fail is if they absolutely want to keep making excuses to do so. So
I love that. And it's so easy to make excuses. We've talked about it. Like, I've got a podcast at 10 o'clock. I had someone that called and canceled. This is kind of a group bit, more of a business type discussion. Somebody canceled. Oh, well, maybe we should cancel the whole thing. It's not going to be, snap the ball. Keep going, snap the ball, find out, no excuses. Excuses. My first boss in sales told me, Dan, I don't care. I do not want to hear why you didn't do it. I would rather hear what you're going to do and you be excited about what you're going to do. And so that's Fred, you talk about excuses.
Oh, well, excuses are awful. Nobody wants to hear excuses because you could fill up an entire page of excuses. But here's what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you get a blank sheet of paper and write down ideas to get you to where you want to go. Forget about the excuses. Flip it. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. What'll get me there? What'll get me there? Write it down and think outside the box. It doesn't matter. Just put it on paper and see what happens.
Put it on paper. I like those I am affirmations, Rachel. Oh, yeah, there you go. See, I knew that. I love to write. I used to never think, I am, man, I forget about what we've been. I did this in the past. I did that in the past. What's going to happen? Who are you right now? Right? I am energetic. I am courageous. Now, I haven't been in the past, maybe. Maybe I did some things I'm not proud of. Who am I now is the most important question we can ask ourselves. And so I think Rachel tells herself every day, hey, I'm courageous. I'm going to take action. I'm going to overthink, but I'm going to do it anyway. Hey, there's a second quote.
Be bold.
We didn't even ask for a second quote, and we got one. But I think, hey, that combination right there, be brave, be bold. How about this little ad? Be a human being. In a world of robots, as the bots come in trying to take our jobs, and they're going to scale us from an intellectual standpoint and science and math. They're going to be able to do that much, much better. What can they not do? They don't know what we've seen, what we've heard, who we are. So it's the Rachels of the world that can express, hey, I'm an overthinker, but I've also got a lot of depth to me and a lot of things to share, and I can inspire others. This is what the next evolution, I think, of business is, right?
Rachel, do you remember what he said about me before the show?
Talking a lot. Go ahead.
I'm trying real hard too.
Now, do you have something happening today?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a lot of things happening. How about you?
Are you hosting some sort of event or something?
Yeah, actually, it's my first hosted event for anybody, and your first day of year 2. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And it's my first hosted event of people looking for jobs and building a community to help them get there. I tell my story, and I ask them what they need, what they're there for, and thanks. I'm super excited.
Oh, that's awesome. 2 o'clock. Is that going to be a LinkedIn Live, Rachel?
I'm not doing a live. It's going to be, they have to go into the community.
Gotcha. I see. Awesome. Well, that's fantastic. I hope that goes well. We'd love to hear the results from that. We're going to have some clips from today's show. Thank you so much for getting up early and joining us and having the first sip with us this morning, Rachel.
Thank you so much. Have an amazing Friday.
Thank you. And we're going to give Fred the final thought before we get out of here.
Well, I think it should be, don't make excuses and do not overthink it.
Be bold, folks. Be bold. And
Be
see
bold, be
ya
brave.
next week. Be brave, be bold. Let's roll. Bye-bye.